What's going on, everybody? It's Virtual Handheld 24. I'm just making a follow-up video to the Mini, the first impressions. I just want to bring up some other things I forgot to put into the video because it was so long. I was trying to get everything, but I forgot some things. The first thing I want to go over that I didn't go over because I just rewatched my video about that is that, so this device for the Wi-Fi, it's connected to my Wi-Fi. It has no problem because I did a Wi-Fi test, but it has this feature on here with dual WLAN acceleration, which is turned on. And what I found out is that with having that on and this device connected to the internet, I didn't replace the antenna on my Evo, but now my Evo is connected to my Wi-Fi 6, not my extender, and for whatever reason I'm getting the speeds that I'm supposed to be getting. And I did this right next to my router, everything. It didn't disconnect or anything, it just stayed connected. So if anyone knows about dual WLAN acceleration, just my understanding, just from doing a brief search about it, is just it helps with speeds, I guess, with connecting. But the thing is, when I connected that, because when I first got this, I hooked up to my internet, got the same thing that this was getting, like the little X by the 6 wouldn't connect to the internet, and the password and everything was right. It was connected, but it wouldn't register the internet. I was like, oh my god, here we go again. We got the Evo problem, right? But it also, that little message popped up with dual WLAN, and okay, so I clicked that, and then I clicked Xfinity because that technically is my internet. So whatever it did, it connected to the Xfinity and my Xfinity network that's under my dog's name. So regardless, it's connected to my internet. And on top of that, this now works. I don't know how to explain it. So if you guys know, let me know. I just thought that was really cool. Was about to gonna take this thing apart for the 4th time to finally replace the antenna, but if I don't need to, I'm not going to. Like I said, I replaced the thermals. Didn't want to take this thing apart. I put new joysticks on it. I gotta start showing this thing love again, especially with emulation, because I've been too focused on the portal. And again, that's why we're here today. So enough chit-chatting about Wi-Fi's and things of that nature. So it's like I always have to zoom in or move this closer. I did have a request for this game. So this is Sudachi. I'll go over the settings. Excuse me, that's my wife. If you heard that, she's playing with my puppies. Let's see here. It's nothing special, guys. It's all the same stuff I always go over with you. It's just speed limit is 400. This little screen does not need to be in dock mode, so I don't think I'm going to put it in dock mode. Plus, the battery is only 5,000 milliamps, so it's like the same as the 406H over here, and it's like twice, maybe 3 times as strong. There's no need for dock mode to waste more power. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Alright, we'll do English. Now, can I get this game to run higher than what it's supposed to run? We'll find out on the portal. The portal has a very good chance of doing that. I don't have an update on this game either. This was one of the very first Switch games that I started emulating, and I got really far in it on my blue Odin 2. So sure enough, I had no surprise that AAA again. Let's do it. No surprise that it was Just boot it up right away. I don't even know what turnip driver I'm using. Probably the 25. And I don't know what the game's supposed to run, if it's 30 or 60. Probably 30 once we get to the open world. If I can skip it, I'll skip. Wait, what does it say? Even I can't see. Okay. So the more I'm playing with this, the more like it's not gonna be on the market. Like until it gets replaced by something that I know for sure. This thing has already fixed the Wi-Fi on this, and I had, how long have I had this? Since like beginning of January, mid-January, something like that. No, this is the second one, so this is like February, beginning of February. No, maybe the end of January. I don't know, I can't remember. But the good thing about this is all those videos I did with the minimum, because I was doing it off my extender, that's only 5 gigahertz. That's all true though with PX Play. You can definitely still get 1080p with only 150 down and like 20 or 30 megabits up. You can definitely get 1080p. So keep that in mind. Okay. It is fast forward. This is one of the few games that I think it's definitely going to take advantage of the 400%. And with the Odin Mini 2, the Sudachi emulator is probably one of the safer ones, because from my testing with the Ania Evo and the Portal, this little smiley face is the thermals. It'll stay smiley for like these two chipsets, and it'll immediately go to fire mode when it goes on the Evo. So the fact that this thing doesn't like get hot, but it does get hot from the thermal indicator because of the screen and the lack of, like, you know, a bigger fan and more ventilation. Like this is, you can see, I don't know what that is. It's like covered up. I don't know if this is all just like the battery and they decided just to like make it look meshed. But there you can see the holes and, you know, the intake, the outtake. So I feel, and plus the Sudachi runs really well. I can't wait for an update for this emulator. I'm afraid to use an Enshu on this too, because, you know, that one's an N22 version of the fork of Yuzu, but the point is, if I can run it on this device, then I can run it on my Odin 2 Pro, I can run it on my Odin Portal, I could definitely run it on the Evo. Okay, yeah, look at this. There you guys go. We're getting 60 frames. Okay, I should probably go get that and walk away. Duh. I really did like this game. Like, I was getting far in it too. Yeah, it's clear, like, obviously some games are meant to run at 30 because they're, like, this is just 60, but it's sped up, so it was not meant to run this fast. But I mean, this would be a lot longer going through this dialogue. Okay. Wait. Hold. Okay. How do I creep? I gotta creep. There you go. Okay. Alright, so that's enough of that. Game looks great, runs great. If it runs on here, it's gonna run on here, it's gonna run on the Odin 2 Pros. Let me get out of here, and then I'll show you my settings for it. Or I'll just show you my settings now, that makes more sense. Let's do that. So yeah, it's not dock mode. It was 400%. That's one of the few games that will take advantage of that, boosted to 60. I'm so tired, I keep clicking the wrong thing. This screen's so tiny. VSync's off, sharpness was still on. You could add FXA to that, it might make it look a little cleaner. That's pretty much it. And then, you know, synchronized shaders and the disk shader cache. Make sure those are on. You don't need Force Maximum Adrenos on. I didn't have it on. It's still running in the background, so there you have it. Someone did request this, so just wanted to show it off. I'll do more testing, obviously, and maybe make a couple more videos on this, but we'll stay focused on the portal because I know, again, that's what people are getting soon. But yeah, I definitely just wanted to go over the whole Wi-Fi situation. I don't know how, or I didn't know about that, but this thing had the same problem when I first got it earlier today. It wouldn't connect to the internet, or it would, but then it would not have a status. It would say it was like X'd out. Same thing as on the Evo, but then it popped up with a little notification, dual WAN acceleration. So I just turned it on, and I don't know what I clicked. I think I clicked the Xfinity Wi-Fi, but that's just Xfinity like in general in my area, not the router or the Xfinity internet that I have in the house, because that's obviously titled something else. But I turned that on, and for whatever reason it connected and everything worked. I was like, oh, okay. I'm not going to turn it off because, you know, again, it wasn't hooked up to the internet, but everything works. I was like, okay. And I was like, wonder what that meant. And then I went to my Evo, and I turned off, or let's see. It's on, it was on the extender. So I turned that off and I connected to that. And then, you know, again, we're in the office, but still, like, it never gets this fast of speeds down. And it gets even faster speeds when I'm closer to the router. Like, check this out. And this is how it should just normally work when you get this device in the mail and you have decent internet. Like, you should never go through any problems like this. But, where is it? I took a screenshot. Yeah. I was thinking, like, here, this is good proof here. So this is what I was getting, right? With the extender, 155 down and 155 up. With the upload speed is really good considering. But that's my 5 gigahertz. I could not have a stable connection with my Wi-Fi 6. And now, next to the router, I'm getting over 1,000 down and almost 400 up. And nothing has changed. I didn't change anything. I even restarted the device to make sure it would disconnect from Wi-Fi and then have to reconnect to see if it would still run into that problem. No problems. It's just, it works. So if anybody knows about dual WAN acceleration and how, like, having a handheld or an Android device have that feature on, that makes another device that now can support the high speeds down with not replacing the antenna, let me know, because this is like, it makes this purchase so much more worth it now that this is fixed and I don't have to take it apart. I mean, hopefully, theoretically, again, we never know, but so far, like, again, I keep hitting it and it keeps going. I mean, it's a dream come true for this thing to finally be fixed or work, and considering what people had to go through to get this, especially me and other people, but to have it to work finally like it should have from the beginning, it is a dream come true. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I just thought that was very interesting. If you guys know about dual WAN acceleration on an Android device, helping another Android device work better with the internet without doing anything to the Android device? Yeah, let me know if someone can explain that. That'd be great. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.